There's no denying most people enjoy a good old-fashioned celebrity feud. Nobody does it better than the people in Hollywood. Though they're some of the richest in the country, fame and wealth have never stopped them from acting out in ordinary ways. With today's vast access to technology, we now have more ways than ever to indulge in celebrity gossip and fights. If you want to learn about 10 of the most epic celebrity battles of all time, watch this video. We've saved the best for last. Nicole Richie versus Paris Hilton. This one is spicy. The two TV personalities starred together on The Simple Life, a reality TV show featuring two rich girls leaving their mansions behind to live on a farm and work together for several months. As you can imagine, the show was a huge success, and their humiliation made Americans everywhere laugh each week. This all changed when Paris announced in 2005 that the dynamic duo were no longer friends, but never quite explained what happened. Media outlets caught wind of the story and revealed what truly happened for the pair to split. Supposedly, Nicole was jealous of the attention Paris received for their dual performance and planned her revenge. Hilton was cast for a solo appearance on SNL in 2005. As a gesture of goodwill, Nicole threw her a celebration party during which she broadcasted Paris Hilton's infamous sex tape. Needless to say, Paris was not happy. Fortunately, the reality stars put their differences behind them and even filmed a second season of The Simple Life. Elton John versus Madonna. Elton John is a beloved singer all across the globe, but is infamously known for his foul language. He seems to lack a filter and never holds back on how he truly feels. In 2004, Elton, the singer of hit songs like I'm Still Standing and Tiny Dancer, made a vicious attack towards Madonna. During a live acceptance speech, rather than thanking those who nominated him, Elton dismantled the career and talent of the pop star Madonna. The Rocket Man explained to the audience she never should have won Best Live Act, due to the fact that he believed her to lip-sync during all her live performances. The star went on to say she scammed her audience who paid so much to see her in person. Besides calling her out for her performances, he's openly called her names, mocked her outfits, and even called her tours, quote, disasters. Even though Elton has made numerous attacks, Madonna has kept her reputation and her mouth clean. In a recent interview, Elton claimed the pair had remedied their problems. The world waits eagerly to see what he might say next. Julia Roberts versus Nick Nolte. Julia Roberts is an insanely talented actress with the career to back it up. Unfortunately, she doesn't quite have the ability to hide her disdain for certain castmates. In a 1994 film, I Love Trouble, Julia was cast as the lead actress alongside Nick Nolte. While shooting, it was reported Julia openly despised Nick, even insulting him on set. Fed up with her poor attitude, Nick even began to feed into it, purposefully acting in a way that aggravated the actress further. The feud became so intense, after a while, the two acted with stand-ins rather than each other. In an interview with the New York Times, Julia openly admitted to hating her co-star and even publicly called him disgusting. Nolte clapped back at Julia, claiming, quote, she's not a nice person and everyone knows that. Their hatred for one another has yet to be resolved. Lady Gaga versus Madonna. The queens of pop have been in a public battle for the past decade. Many claim Gaga has won the title with her new generation of music, while others believe Madonna still reigns in power. In 2011, Lady Gaga released the hit song Born This Way, and fans everywhere lost their minds. Fans of Madonna, and even the star herself, criticized her new song. Madonna claimed Born This Way sounded strikingly similar to her 1989 hit Express Yourself. Though both songs praised loving yourself, Gaga expressed her opinion that the only similarity between the songs was the chord progression that's been used in pop music for decades. Madonna never let go of the feud and claimed Gaga overlooked and discredited the similarities in their music. Though Madonna has not opened up about their current relationship almost 10 years later, the singer has made some passive-aggressive remarks in her music and performances as of late. Kanye West versus JayZ. Kanye and JayZ are massive names in the rap industry. Unfortunately, their relationship has taken a turn for the worse over recent years. Jay and Kanye have been collaborating since the late 90s, with West writing over 10 of the songs on JayZ's album The Blueprint. The two even released an album together the following year. It's clear both musicians had a close relationship in the past, so what happened? West publicly claimed his relationship with JayZ began to go downhill when he got married to Kim Kardashian. During one of his tours, Kanye ranted about JayZ and their lack of communication, claiming his former friend was blatantly ignoring him. Apparently, when Kim was robbed at gunpoint, JayZ had still yet to check up on Kanye's family. Both rappers have made passes at each other in their music, and it seems whatever beef they have has yet to be resolved. Katy Perry versus Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift in a feud? No way. One of Taylor's most recent fights is with a former friend and co-pop star Katy Perry. The pair were close friends in the 2000s, but their relationship got messy when Perry supposedly tried to poach some of Taylor's dancers that were hired for her upcoming tour. Swift cut off Perry for her blatant attack on her upcoming tour. The singers avoided each other at all costs for years to come. Taylor released the song Bad Blood, openly throwing shade at Perry. The song Swish Swish was released by Perry in 2017, giving Taylor a taste of her own medicine. Unfortunately for fans, it appears the long-lived feud between the singers has come to an end. Perry reached out to Taylor to make amends. When Perry had her first child earlier this year, she added to her Instagram story with a picture of the baby gift Swift had gotten her. How cute. Janet Hubert versus Will Smith. Janet was the famous Aunt Vivian on Will's show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Apparently, tensions between the co-stars grew while on set. Janet was eventually replaced from the show with 3 seasons left. When asked in an interview about her disappearance, Hubert claimed that Will Smith was the main reason she was fired. She claimed Will was an egomaniac who was still a child. She went on to call him much worse names, but we'll leave that up to your imagination. Years later, Will swung back, claiming Janet wanted it to be the Aunt Viv of Bel-Air show, and she frequently made moves to overshadow him on stage. Taylor Swift versus Kanye West. It all started in 2009 at the VMA Awards, when Kanye literally upstaged Swift by famously interrupting her acceptance speech. Kanye told the young singer he would let her finish her speech as soon as he praised his friend Beyoncé. Fans of Swift and West alike harshly criticized his uncalled-for interruption. Years later, in 2015, it seemed the battle between the singers was over, with Kanye announcing they might even sing on a track together. The feud was far from over. When Kanye released the song Famous in 2016, Swift condemned the lyrics written about her. Fortunately for Kanye, his wife Kim came to the rescue with video recordings of Taylor approving the lyrics. But more recent video has shown that Taylor actually didn't. The tension between the artists still exists today. Tom Cruise versus Brooke Shields. It's been known for many years Cruise is a Scientologist. The actor is very open about his relationship and devotion to the church. With any Scientologist comes a set of beliefs that are very off-center and baseless. Cruise has talked down to many Hollywood stars, and in 2005, Brooke Shields faced his wrath. Shields announced in an interview she suffered from postpartum depression. The actress spoke about her struggle in interviews and even admitted to taking medication to help her overcome the illness. Like many Scientologists, Cruise despises real medicine and slammed the actress for taking mind-altering drugs. Cruise called psychiatry a joke and told Shields she was irresponsible. She fired back at Tom, saying he had no place to discuss the difficulties of bearing a child, and his comments were offensive to all mothers struggling with their mental health after giving birth. It said Cruise later apologized. Rosie O'Donnell versus Donald Trump. Former President Donald Trump has made headlines time and time again for his rants on Twitter. Though he was banned from the platform after inciting a coup at the Capitol late last year, Trump has been a lifelong fan and avid user of Twitter. Surprisingly, Rosie O'Donnell was actually the one to start the feud after calling him a slimy businessman. Trump did not take well to her comment and made many of his own over the following years, publicly shaming her for her weight. Until Trump was banned, the two duked it out on the platform for years. Thankfully, the nightmare is over. Which 2 stars do you think had the biggest falling out? Taylor and Kanye, or perhaps Gaga and Madonna? Let us know what you think in the comments. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Trender if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.